Mic check, mic check. 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 Good play.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Now it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
It's a design boot. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Down. Hut.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Let's go now.
They'll throw. Third and long. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great run back past the offense. Just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They got 21 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Massive hit. The ball is out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. George Kittle, the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Stout all set to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set, ready, hut, hut.
Airing it out to stop this drive. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Set.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go play action. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately the Jimmies and Joes in double coverage of that tight end couldn't get it done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Yellow.
Back to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Ready.
Running on second with Montgomery. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, ready?
He's dropping back to throw. Has it in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Here we go. Black, 95, ready.
There's another for him. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
He was taken down.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
Down. Ready.
They're throwing it. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 3. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Man in motion, headed right. We give here to the motion man. Jukes away from one. Along the right sideline, there's space. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, it's Gibbs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Here's a throw. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
Running left, it's Montgomery. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play. Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running with James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead to 7. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready, go.
Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Rolling. That's complete inside the 35. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's set.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And it's Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Okay, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
There's a give inside to James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. That's complete to Coleman out left. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Get set. Get set.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack could really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And it's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running back motions right. 1st down, Purdy to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Backed up just a bit following the penalty. Here's 1st and 20.
Get set. Get set.
From the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down.
Get set. Get set. 1-8-2.
Now Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now run, James. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Go ultra. Set, ready. 33, yellow.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's the final play of our first half.
Here we go, set, cut, cut.
1 final shot before the half. Lofts it deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Stout all set to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Come on, set. 52, blue. Hut.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready, ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. Picked up by the 49ers. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That's low and bounces short of his man. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get set, get set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. This is brought in by Coleman. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
Carry here for James. They're working a couple yards past the line. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Chased down to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up the throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack. I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case with 3.
Stout all set to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Throwing now off the play action. Avoid some trouble there. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Got it.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Come on. Cut.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Here's James running right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Ready.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Go.
Montgomery now up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
22-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
He's going to throw this one. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
1st and 10.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Yet another grab for Williams. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Come on, ready?
We'll give up the gut to Montgomery. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. David Montgomery with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Lions offense looks like they're staying out there. We got a 2-point try coming up.
The Lions will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Niners 27, Lions 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And now it's second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running this with James. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's Purdy to throw. He has all day back there. This is the end of the third quarter. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for third and long. Here he goes. Third and long. Finds him on the slant. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set to go now from the 35. Run now with James. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Well, a lot of effort there, Parker, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Here we go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. That one complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set. Hut, hut.
They'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. Screen here for Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Set. Ready.
Running this with Montgomery. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
The 23-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll go play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Room to roam. He's beyond the 20. And he'll finally be corralled at the 26. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running with James. Still working past the 40. 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And the 49er 1st down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Sign quarterback on here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for it. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Get set.
This is James. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. And after this play, there's a Lion out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Set, hut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
And the Lions first down.
Hut, hut.
First and 10, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Lions first down.
They are throwing it again. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, set.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready, set.
He's going to throw it again. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions trim the deficit down to 5. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the 49ers are going to get this kick. They're going to hang on for the win.
San Francisco.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.